Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Connor Capel, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air to left down the line. Hernandez on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. Two away now. Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer will hit next. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now, Jake Fraley. Righty to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. That one lifted to left. Hernandez hauls it in. Mookie Betts will get us started. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Fraley sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
James Outman stands in here, takes ball one low. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And strike two. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That missed by a lot. Counts full, 3-2. In the air, left side. Fraley makes the grab. 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in there. That's strike one.
One strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
At the belt and fires. And now 2-1. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. The pitch. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Miller, in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Kicks and fires. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out. Here's Luke Maley. On the ground, right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Gets it to first, and the Reds go 1-2. Bottom of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. One up, one down. Chris Taylor now.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
On the ground, out to short. And he'll be safe at first. Here's Kike Hernandez. That's to third. Candelario to second, and that's 2. On to the third inning. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So man aboard. Next for Cincinnati, Connor Capel. Miller checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now here is Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a foul ball. You'll want. High fly ball, right field. Pajes coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. A double and a run scored his first time up. In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Candelario on the first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Betts has to step out of the way for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Get out of town. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Outside low, 1-1. Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together for him. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
There's a strike. And that one clips the corner. The Reds leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. Makes the catch. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez-Ravine Stadium.
Hernandez over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Tony Kemp. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a drive deep right field. Pajes going back. And he brings it in the warning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Cartaya stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, Luke Maile. He was late there. Strike 1. Maile goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. And a pitch. Into center. Outman has a beat on it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Slow roll into first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Connor Capel. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Mookie now as the lefty gets to work. a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
It gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here comes. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. On the first double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
No, that's low.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. Damn! Huge strikeout there. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Steer. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jonathan India. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. That's out to center field. Outman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
The third baseman.
And a pitch.
Taylor.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ground ball right side. A sliding stop. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Enrique Hernandez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he chases that one below the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Andy Pajes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Reds leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through. Swings and misses, struck him out. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. This is his first appearance of the season. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Trinan, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. He's got it, and there's 1 down. In now for the Reds, Tony Kemp. Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. The pitch. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Here's Mookie now.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for L.A., James Outman. And that's down and away. One out, bases empty. And that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part.
Kemp barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Bounce to the left side. And it's just foul. That was close. Next offering is downstairs. And he grounds one to the right side. Kemp gets it to first. And Hernandez is out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Hudson. He's been so good against lefties.
Daniel Hudson.
And he deals. This ball's chopped to the ground. There's Hernandez handling the chance. First out in the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Connor Capel. Hit in the air, center field. Outman gets under it. Brings it in. 2 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Strike 1. Hudson, 37 years young. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. 3rd out. Back here in L.A., ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. The pitch. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. 0-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch. That one off the mark. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Capel grabs it on the run. We go to the ninth. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Hudson back to work. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Righty delivers. On the ground to first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the Reds DH, Jonathan India. And a foul ball left side. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there and take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Bottom 9, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Diego Cartaya. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Mookie Betts. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that skips in the dirt. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Mookie retired, 2 down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And that's a strikeout looking. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, and now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. The pitch. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. Bunting, and he pops it up. Throw on to Freeman. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And they tag him out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Here are the top half of the 10th. 2 outs.
That's the
Misses
ball.
off the plate. Now 2-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Maley takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. That's to third, and that's just foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. Out to center. Hernandez sizing it up. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that's the third. Now into the ball game on defense, Tony Kemp. He'll play second. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Oh,